Hey, folks, welcome to the Donnie Williams Show. I am Todd Anderson, and this is a show where I tell a story or give some behind the scenes facts or just some general reflections on my career, such as it is as an actor for almost 3 decades now. And I do this because a drummer told me to. His name is Donnie Williams. I thought I'd talk about commercial acting today. Commercials. Is commercial acting different than theatrical acting? No. It's the same. Actors are the same, regardless of the medium. It's acting. But that, of course, doesn't dissuade Hollywood from separating actors as either legit theatrical ones or commercial ones. Unless, of course, you're talking about already famous people, in which case they don't get separated. They get to keep making movies and whatnot and TV shows, despite the fact that they do commercials. But if you're, not famous, job to job, audition to audition, scale paycheck to scale paycheck type of actor, which, is the vast majority of actors. Not a lot of them are famous, really, when you crunch the numbers. Anyway, there's this particular snobbery towards commercial actors, which is ridiculous because we're all the friggin' same. But, I wanted to talk about commercials specific today, commercial acting specific. So, the classic thing is when you have relatives and friends and stuff who aren't in entertainment, they look at television and they say things like, well, why don't you get a job being a detective on a Law and Order show? It's, oh wow, I hadn't thought of that. I should run out and get that. And then, when people see you in commercials, they're like, this is a funny commercial. How come you're not, a spokesperson like Flo or the Verizon guy or whatever? It's not for lack of trying. These things, most of the big gigs, the big paying gigs, in whatever branch of entertainment you're talking about, it's really kind of hitting the lottery. It's getting struck by lightning. It's not, this is not a business for people who are unlucky at cards. Not a business. If you're lucky at cards, yeah, get into acting, because yeah. But if you're like me and you're not lucky at cards, fucking don't act. Anyway, if you book one of these spokes guy roles, it starts off and you're just a regular scale actor, and maybe they call you back and they make one or more and two and three or four. And then if it becomes a big enough campaign and they're making a lot of money off of the ads, the sales go up or whatever, then they might talk to you about paying you $1 million a year to be a spokesperson. But you have to get lucky to get to that place. And even when you do have campaigns as a spokesperson, that last for a year, maybe two, they don't necessarily turn into a gazillion dollars a year in a campaign that runs for decades. That's very rare. And have I come close? Yeah, I have. I mean, I did a series of commercials 15 years ago, or maybe 20, for a cereal, and they were funny ads, sort of man on the street spokes guy, funny ads, and the whole thing, was about fiber intake and the importance of fiber and getting fiber from the cereal. And then the U.S. government, who loves to fuck up my career from time to time, decided to change the FDA the FDA thing about fiber being important, and changed it to whole grains. And then the cereal company went, well, we can't keep using the fucking guy who's talking about fiber all the time. I mean, they could have just switched it to me talking about whole grains, but they didn't. My point is, I lost a job because of the FDA switching from fiber being the most important thing in cereal to whole grains. I could have been a millionaire. I could have been a fucking millionaire. And I would have paid my taxes, U.S. government. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.